First, the headlines. Naga peace talks between Centre and SCNIM to resume in Delhi today. Fly big, adding one more sector under PM Narendra Modi government's Ambition Udan scheme. Congress party are tedious to hear the big mouth of BJP leaders who recently joined from other parties, says MPCC Vice President Harishwar Goswami. PM Modi inaugurates BJP Mayor's Conclave in Gujarat, urges to focus on people-centric development of cities with priority on ease of living. And active COVID-19 cases in India declined to 47,379. Death toll climbs to 5,28,370 in last 24 hours. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 PM English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks not in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part to fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Peace talks between the Centre and the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, Isak Muiva and SCNIM will resume later today based on the framework agreement signed on August 3, 2015. The move comes 3 days after SCNIM agreed to resume peace talks with the Centre following the meeting between 11 representatives of the extremist group and the 22-member core committee on Nagaland political issue comprising MPs and MLAs of Nagaland at Chumong Kedima near Nagaland's commercial hub Dimapur on 17 September 2022. The negotiations between the Centre and NSCNIM have been stalled since May. The delegation set to take part in the meeting has reached the national capital, and the meeting may take any time in the presence of the Centre's current interlocutor A.K. Mishra. Chairman of the United Democratic Alliance of Nagaland, T.R. Jeliang, had earlier announced that the NACNIM has agreed to resume peace talks with the Centre to try to resolve irritants to the Naga peace talks. The NACNIM has told the core committee that the outfit would resume peace talks if it is based on the framework agreement. The union government has held 2 separate parleys with the NACNIM since 1997 and the Naga national political groups comprising 7 organizations since 2017. The Centre signed a framework agreement with the NACNIM on August 3, 2015 and also entered into agreed positions with NNPGs in December 2017. The second day of International Literary Cultural event was held today on the theme History, Culture and Literature of Manipur and Diaspora at Manipur University Centenary Hall. The program was jointly organized by Apunba Khorilol Malem Loop, Manipur Sahitya Parishad Thawal Branch, Ningol Khut Wangjing, Loyalam Library Wangjing, Manipur University Students Union and Malem Yelholon Aponglob, Imakhol Manipur former President Rajkumar Gunachandra, Langthabal Jira Parishad member L. Roshan, Republican Party of India State President Elambam Sobit and Musu President Sanasam Steven Singh took part in the program. As part of the program, Apunba Khorilol Malem Group President Waikhom Amucho said that the program is organized with an aim to bring together the widespread diaspora writers all around the world to bring an idea of oneness and help in the development of the mother tongue. And the main idea of the program is to retain the age-old culture of the state and help reach its value on the younger generations with the help of the many different writers.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ ꯕꯪꯒ꯭ꯂꯥꯗꯦꯁꯇ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯥꯟꯃꯥꯔꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯏꯁꯇꯦꯠꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏ ꯃꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯆꯔꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯁꯛꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯥꯏꯇꯔꯁ ꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯣꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯂꯨꯞ 6ꯅ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯃꯥ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯏꯁꯩꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤꯗ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯛꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯂꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯔꯣꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯃꯥ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯏꯁꯩꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯁꯦꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯔꯒ ꯆꯠꯂꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯦꯁꯦꯖꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯎꯠꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯟꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯗ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯟꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯔꯥꯏꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯂꯨꯞꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯤꯟ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯄꯥꯟ ꯂꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯥꯏꯇꯔꯁ ꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ 6ꯅꯤ ꯆꯨꯞꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯦꯟꯖ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯆꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ.
Fly Big is adding one more sector under the PM Narendra Modi's ambitious Udan scheme on 26 September 2020. Guwahati, Teju, Imphal, Teju, Guwahati, all days except Mondays. Imphal, the cultural capital of Manipur, is now getting directly connected to Teju and Guwahati. This will now benefit travelers, will reduce travel hours and make air travel economical with fares starting from INR 799. While announcing the new sector, Sanjay Mandavia, CMD Fly Big, said they are supporting the vision of PM Narendra Modi of giving a major economic boost to the hinterland regions of the nation. In coming days, they will connect Imphal to major cities in the east and the northeast with direct connections. He further said they will continue to keep their commitment of providing air connectivity in the northeast region through Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik scheme. He added, the Fly Big started its operations in May 2021 with state of ART 72500 and ATR 72600 aircraft, which is one of the safest and reliable aircraft for regional connectivity with comfortable cabin space. The Fly Big operates 18 daily flights. The Fly Big is the only airline in India having Guwahati as its main hub, where it is connecting Guwahati to 7 destinations, which include Teju, Pasighat, Rupsi, Agartala, Dibrugarh, Kolkata and Patna. Imphal is the 9th destination to be launched on 26 September 2022. A combined executive meeting of Gangmei, Phawam, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland AMN was held today at Gaidimzang in Khawpum under None district in Manipur. The sole purpose of the three state executives said meeting was to discuss in depth regarding the upcoming Gangmei Phawam meeting Dai of Assam, Manipur and Nagaland AMM, which is scheduled to be held in the month of January 2023, and to formulate the grand meeting details. More than 43 executive members from different places and other local members attended the executive meeting, which also reaffirmed and endorsed to use the clan officially only as Gangmei and not to use any other subtitles by every Gangmei individual in the future. The plywood factory and a sawmill in the minor industrial state MIE at Yairipo Khoirom Mathaklaikai in Thobal district has been asked to either shift the factory and mill from Khoirom Mathaklaikai permanently or shut it down. The local people took to the streets to express their dissent and did not allow the Manipur Pollution Control Board officials and the Thobal Forest Division officials to perform check for ambient air quality monitoring and ambient noise monitoring on 15 September. However, the checks were performed yesterday under tight security. Owners of MIE Khoirom appealed to the local people to work with each other and appealed to the people to help out in the functioning of the factories. However, people in the locality have asked the owners to move out of the area. At 10 a.m. yesterday morning, people expressed their concern over not preferring the checking of air quality, as well as to move the entire facility to another spot amidst blocking roads leading to the factory and shouting slogans. With the help of Thobal District Police, CDO Thobal Unit and Women Police, as well as additional SPs, SDPOs, OCs, Manipur Pollution Control Board officials were able to check air quality, noise pollution of the mill surrounding areas of industrial estate and homes located in the vicinity. The people of the locality tried to stop the monitoring of air quality by blocking roads with tree trunks and setting tires on fire. Later, they allowed the officials in after talks with Forest Department and Pollution Control Board's official.
SPC approved Toraba, High Power Committee approved Toraba, so mill Akoi, license by Job Manga Pulaga, industrial state among Masita Tono, Honazarapuni, Adu, Live of the Gi, 2018, the government Ayawa PV, Duna, industrial state Asi Makun Hana, 2018, the Gi, function Togan Laksavani, Adu, Ikan Hangogana, Lekagi, Praza Singna, complaint Ama, Kogi Honorable CM the Haukibat, date 7, the September 7, the Manipur Pollution Control Board, Amazing Forest Department, Laiva Industry, Asida, Salaiva Function, Asi, Lekai Miamna, complaint or Pimatunina, Makogi Town, Sopa, Pollution, Volcan, or Ribra, I would do test of Makona complaint or Pimatunina test of Lakumatamda, Lekai Miamna, Lakai Miamna, Tawan Vidava.
Tawal Forest Division DFO TH Lokendro stated to media persons that the air quality was to be checked and monitored on the 15th of September but were stopped by the people of the area. But with the order from the district SP, the check was performed amidst tight security. The subsequent actions will be taken up after the results are received from Manipur Pollution Control Board by a state-level committee. The owners of Khoirom MIE sawmill and plywood factory have appealed to the people to come and help in functioning of the factory.
Pollution Control Board na remum to ma ko darkas ki matung ina kogi noise amadi air quality on bagi monitoring to na bagi on bagi koi lakwa na on gidre yesi na ya da bei on gidre du ngasi je koi amuka ngasi tangkra pa na amuka lecture tu na koi nantana koi di staff sing amadi koi na koi di respected SP da hajaraga dicha ba chekri taro na cheki tamaji koi na Pollution Control Board kini lakpiduna matam chana on gre on matam sida koi gi hana ban tawdan leramba kona sil taro leramba mendinge tap chana maigi tawom to pa operation phadana tor matunga koi haiba measurement jingi tawgi
On the other hand, JAC against establishing of the Khoirom MIE in residential area representing the people of the locality stated that the MIE should be relocated to another area irrespective of whether air quality checks are performed or not. It stated that the noise pollutions from the MIE when offloading trees and the noise of the machinery was causing disturbance in the area and the children were unable to study. And majority of the people in the area being poor go and work the whole day and they cannot race in the night due to the noise of the machines. Apart from that, there were issues with the air quality of the area because of the dust from the factory. It may be mentioned that a meeting was planned on the 12th of September and was held yesterday afternoon at Khoirom Mathaklaikai Multipurpose Community Hall, where Yaripo Khoirom Clubs YDC, KYWO, UDO, NNP, Lai Committee, Pradhan Jila Parishad nominees and Khoirom Marapaibi attended to discuss that the MIE must be shifted from Khoirom, which was rising pollutions, the use of silent generators to reduce noise pollution, to stop smoke being generated from the factory, stop work from 6 p.m. in the evening to 6 a.m. in the morning, working hours from 7 to 6 p.m. and about 50% of the workers in the factory should be from the locality. The meeting ended with the conclusions that any oppositions to the conditions would be dealt with jointly by Khoirom Khungang Clubs, Marapaibi and CSO.
Factory amadi industry khudingma akhoi prajana akhoi lekai sina suktam thamba pamde suklai lei haningde moina lam on ngasi on ge lai ba on gera o loira akhoi ti singa sida thamba pamde haiba wahai jine ba khoina aidigi haijaning ba wahai de koi sukya ya bangam jaroi adigi kari marangi na hai taragadi lekai da aigi isa da na badi ai isa khatana khangbane aduna lekai da tawba thaba khudimati lekai sina khangbane lekai wa tabi ga da bani mayam atai sagai na atai gi wa sukta ta ga da brate akhoi na abde ai isa mak lai jari ba lekai ji hauji moina ply factory tàu bagi mai khu na huje akoi isa da soron jale lai bangam de phi ango ba su ba ja akoi phi ango bo ina u de amo bo ina ui adoi matam adu gi dana tana moina injen ngam pagi makhon adagi moina u thada bagi ahing da akoi di lekai je lai ba ngatane lai ba mayam sina ayuk nung din lai ba thabak su ba sale numi dang da potha ga da ja akoi potha ba phangde isa isu je akoi na yam semning yam phaning akoi na wana hona jaraga isa isu semi je moina nung dang da kai da lai pa ba phang da ga akoi na semi kari ma hai no ba akoi na phang je adoi ta ga de akoi si lai ba ply factory ja akoi am tham ba pam de.
Congress team comprising AICC National Vice Chairman, All India Fishermen Congress and a senior spokesperson, MPCC, Ingomba Bhupendra Maitei, MPCC Vice President Harishwar Goswami, MPCC General Secretary M. Dir Amir Hussain and MPCC Secretary P. Bankin Chandra Maitei went to inquire about the constitutional status of 5 JDU MLAs who have defected to BJP by meeting with Secretary Manipur Legislative Assembly at the Assembly Secretariat yesterday. On the other hand, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee Vice President Harishwar Goswami says that BJP is a party intending to disorganize our land, adding that the Congress party who are trying to unify the land are tedious to hear the big mouth of BJP leaders who recently joined from other parties. He made the statement during a press conference held at the party office at BT Road yesterday. Harishwar Goswami further expressed discontent over the hypocrisy of the BJP government and says they organize Joro Yatra to unite the peoples. He says that people who are not well acquainted with the objectives of the rally are disdaining it. He further says that Congress is a party who had fought for independence while the BJP are still contributing less for it.
BJP leaders asidi Bharat ke न्यूनतम बगे तुंबा आंदोलन दा स्वरूप यागी दबा भारत के न्यूनतम बगे आंदोलन दा ओनत तैनना न्यूनतम बगे आंदोलन की मायोग तल लेकिबना अयामबनी है बसी एक कुनमन खंगे खदम मना ममिन मना खदम पल्लबदा समा प्रसाद मुखर्जी केशव बलराम हगेवार डॉक्टर बीएस पुंजे अदुराते इते लेबा समागा दिन दयाल उपाध्याय माधवराव सदाशिव गवेलकर नचिंब कया हाइबसिंग असि कनाना तरममतमदा भारत की फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल निंगतमबगी इहोबे यावकिबा तरममतमदा मयाम थेंगबिग्रबगे अमत यावकिदबा लीडर नातनि सिदा सुनतना मखोइना भारत की निंगतमबगी इहोबदा यावदबता नतना भारत की निंगतमबगी इहोगी मायोक्त लेकिबा नातनि भारत असे पचेक पचेक सुगाइना कोहनगिबा अदुगुंबा कांगु नातनि.
One-day farmers training program on rejuvenations on a farm economy through forestation was held at Kangpat Khulen Village Community Hall yesterday. The program was organized by United Committee Manipur UCM in associations with ATMA Ukhrul District and Department of Agriculture, Government of Manipur. The function was attended by UCM President K. Joy Chandra, Kangpat Khulen Village Head Josu Singtu, Secretary Ramphoi Nambisa Sangnaufam Sintuidang and Kasu Hetman C. Jingsongam as the presidium members. Speaking at the function, UCM President Joy Chandra said, looking the grievances of the villages and the peoples living in the remote area who are fencing our Manipur border to live together both hills and the plains people with love and care, letting the farmers to farm and produce unlimited products and will make available plenty to the market.
Finally, we will say, I could be no pain, I could be boundary, I could be $100 ladies that are asking this. Later, I could agriculture, horticulture sector, the other good fencing, I say, must it direct beneficiary of Matunda, I could be farms again, sound at all Matunda, second of Matunda, I could be Manipur say, Mapang can not nothing better, I don't know Manipur, wakening had to be walking on that, I could have bike it. Hai the thing is a part of the I go Malay with the farmers in the set. Aduna, I go to Messi, Mohammed Siday going to Tuning the say, I go to Thermal by the lake. Thermal Sikana Zigari, I go Madamda, I go to a few from the South of Marakai for Somanaba, Marumarati, Matuki, Lofo, Poidanaba, I go to Kabata, we get a frozen, we get a Taka in the same set. हाइबे फार्मर क्लब अमद लुपा चामा पियो पोट से लुपा 90 से गवर्नमेंट फ्री द तौर 10% का पीरेगा फॉर्सन दो लोग यार सुमाई करना एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर द फ्री बसिंग से हॉर्टिकल्चर सेक्टर द फ्री बसिंग से आई कोई लंगी सिंग अमदी सिंग द लई बेसिन हाउसिंग लोबियो
Bharatiya Janata Party Bisnupur District SD Morcha and BJP Kumbi Mandal jointly observed Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 72nd birthday, wherein different improvised people will be added from 17 of September to 2nd October under Sewa Pakwara. As part of the program, a free health checkup was also held yesterday at Chadonpokpi Kumbi AC. Thanga AC MLA Tongbram Robindro, Kumbi AC MLA Sanasam Prem Chandra, ex-MLA Sanadam Bira, BJP Manipur Pradesh President Adhikari Mayum Sharda Devi, Vice President Bishnupur District in charge Laishram Minabanta, BJP Bishnupur District Committee President RKB Mola Devi, Vice President Khangembam Lakshman, BJP Kumbi Mandal President Seram Angoshna attended the health camp program as a main case. Pediatrician, surgery, ENT, dentists, etc. were extended free checkup to more than 700 people and also distributed medicines. In the program, BJP State President A. Sharda Devi motivated the people to help in eradications of the TB with the observance of Prime Minister's birth anniversary. She urged the Mandal workers, adjourned ministers, MLAs to give their best to adopt TB patients and help in their treatment.
Development of Mangin Kava, India, Moyanjiabido, Maduni Swatch Bharat Mission Ipiriva. Lasi health camp later, high-end COVID vaccine center Chatkani, Sumana Matang programs in the Malinga. TB patient adopt by Namasuyari. Manipur the labor, TB patient, Laiva Sinsia list collection, Tauri, Masidazida, Bharatanta Party, Isa President Wina, Aina past volunteer Wagani, TB patient adopt over. Next, the second Chief Minister na TB patient adopt over. Adi Makha Tarak Pada, Minister Singh, MLA Singh, Party Ladiva, President District Key, Mandal level the Ladiva Party worker, any Kanagumba TB patient nama adopt over number. Adumba Equagi, Party Karikata Mayam Singh Sinasu, TB patient Amamam to Warasu adopt a view I was there. Masi Bharatiya Janata Party Society Tamjan.
Taking part in the health camp, MLA Sanasam Prem Chandra said the health checkup was taken as there was lack of infrastructure to help the ailing people of the area, also adding along a prayers that illnesses be cured from the region from today onwards forever. Students of Yangambam Kumar College, also known as YK College, Wangzing, continued to state protest against the transfer order of principal of the college to another different college. The irate students shut down college gate at the administrative block in the ongoing protest stage yesterday. It may be mentioned that Commissioner of the Higher and Technical Education Department, Government of Manipur, issued a transfer order of the principal of YK College on 16 September 2022. The students protester held up various placards written as "Revoke transfer order of our principal immediately," "No unreasonable transfer of principal," "Go back new principal," "Condemn transfer of principal unreasonably," "Do not ruin academic atmosphere," "Revoke transfer order of the principal immediately," etc. during the protest states at the gate of the college.
Tawjariba academic block akoi solo sinjare adu tawjariba protest se ati karimta gi nate akoi anoba principal atoba principal amata pamde akoi academic block se sanghalakpa maramde akoi hujik leijariba principal asina college sigi ai phanangai damakta college sigi akoi academic atmosphere amadi infrastructure amadi atoba hirang kaya da even nak accredited haidi grade B phanangai hona matamda akoi da choba mateng kaya pubirakuna college sigi haidi college si afaba monga adum dawa conduct toba adum no principal ama ekta ikhang haudana hoke haibasi college si muthat ke haibaga sakmana ba adum ba thong amane basum ba thong ase akoi college si tamliba mairoi ama oina akoi mairoi kinaina yaningde maramasina akoi gi principal gi order si transfer order si atho matamda kakhatpio amasung atopa no principal ama amuk pam.
And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
American Oncology Institute AOI amadi Babina Specialty Hospital anigi makhada comprehensive cancer care ga loinana multi specialty service singi kudong sabasing bijari kudong sabasing adudi neurology, urology, internal medicine, general surgery, critical care, ICU amadi palliative medicine ni
Khangan Jaba Taret Suba Ningomam Sagai Development Organization NSDO Meritorious amadi Achievers Award in Lisangani Kunithoi Yenthokpagi thoram lakli patang kun manga thamapan ing lisangani kunithoi namai chung numit ke nunthul pung 12 makhai taba matamda Gandhi Memorial Hall Imphal da pangthok charagani maram asina Bosem Kosem CBSE amadi masiga manaba atai state singi board amadi council na loba ing lisangani kunithoi gi 10th amadi 12th ki mahi ge changing da mai paklaba 60% amadi masigi mathakta fangba sagai gi mahiroi singna mark sheet certificate xerox copy amaga loinana passport photo ani amadi August English and Manipuri fawbugi manungda hiram khudingmakta thoidok hendokna state ki national ki amade international ki thakta manamathum phangbikraba sagai cha singna marilainaba che changsing passport photo ani ga loinana lakli batang taranipan thamapan English and Manipuri no mai jingmit fawbugi manungda BIPL langthabal lep awang lekai de leiba NSDO ki office ta pishin pirak na papausan jade akupa marol ki damag 7005611501 9862825547 natraga 8974434545 ta pau pirakpa yagani khangan jadiba Dr. Ningombam Shantakumar Singh Secretary NSDO
DS Enterprises Kashamthong na organize over mga suba langbal kakil. Nakadol ba September gi tang taraga tagi October gi tang taraga ni toy pawma. Palace compound na laiba apta kangjay bung da pangpok sargan.
Langbal kakil asida Manipur da laiba full khuding makki cultural item amadi store sin thongbidan.
Mangarak suba langbal kakil asida national amadi international gi oiba so chama hena saruk yagadore.
Nipal tangana pangthokpa festival amani. Festival asida gambling item amati yawjaroi handloom handicraft amadi disabled singi oina Soul 20 khudong tawa thamjai.
Tongan na musical event rock show Manipuri matam isai loinana with the star dance competition amadi fashion event kaya su langbal kakil ubo khongbigani.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kakil.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kakil.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. The chairman of Manipur Tourism, Karam Shyam, today appealed to various states, their representatives and ministers from across the country to visit Manipur and enjoy its scenic beauty. He also invited them to take part in the Sangai Festival in Manipur, which will be held in the month of November this year. Shyam made the appeal during the concluding functions of the 3-day National Conference of State Tourism held at Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh. The event started from September 18. The conference was also attended by State Tourism Director W.E. Bohal and Commissioner P.K. Jaha. Like other states, the representatives from Manipur gave a PowerPoint presentation to vividly display the scenic beauty of Manipur. Members of the Mohalla Wise Committee Anti-Drug Associations MOWCADA Lilong of Thawal District today said 14 persons were caught during using drugs and they were handed over to the rehabilitation center after getting the consent from their respective family members. Addressing the media at the Manipur Press Club during MOW Kada's event titled New Life Solution and Sacrifice, the Assistant General Secretary of the committee Buyamayum Suhab Elais Nau Sahab said the 14 persons were caught during its drive in Lilong area as part of the government's war on drug campaign.
da phabangam ki amadi mayung gi myoy singa amina duna yamna matong da real estate center da thambangam ki amasung wala wise committee education na chatra pathabak thoram singa miyam na support tawiyo amadi praja miyam ga kusam da duna trapu maru hangna muthatna bahot na mina sihaina mawada gi assistant general secretary buyam ni se election document ni pungdong laki amadi chief minister Shen Binin pabung na chatra liba warung terkasida lagi bari kurikulum dan masih pada miam na support min naduna hatta bani sa sibu manghan bangam na bahot na minasi hai na so lupa si thong missing mekai di
A Maira rally against the use of drugs and substance abuse was organized yesterday night by the Nambol area Maira Paibi, Apunbalub, Napal and United Villages and Club organizations UVACO under the aegis of Poire Leimarol, Amuko, Amawova, MSF, Nambol area Maira Paibi, Apunbalub, Nampal, United Villages and Clubs organizations. The rally was flagged off from the Nambol Sabal Lekai Community Hall by Poire Leimarol President Longjam Memchobi, Amuko General Secretary Dr. Thokchom Norindro, All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association President Y. Kunjarani, Nampal President Maibam Shanti and Secretary Thaudam Chaubi along with several other key leaders. A number of residents from 30 villages from Nambol held torches as they walked towards Nambol Chingmang on Tidim Road and returned. They also raised slogans like stop taking drugs, stop drug sale and save our youths from drugs among others. During the rally, Nampal Secretary Thaudam Chaubi said the objective of the rally was to make the people of the area aware about the ill effects of the psychotropic drugs. She added that to root out this evil, the government should implement the anti-drug rules properly and impose them on the ground sincerely by the police.
Hoi, hauji kunai asida drug zadana nisha pusa zadana angang mayam mama manga ibase masibu kitang kalhobang ngamna bagi damakta akoina sasabani aduga aina pamjabadi lekai de leiba Maira Paibi amadi kalap aduga nisha sachaliba mama mapa asi manaraga sachaliba nisha zaraga masa mangadoriba asibu kanminasi haibaduni aina hajeningbase aduga Police na thamoy sengaba paliba saraka jina niyom chumna thabak tawiraba akhoi hojik akhoina manggadoriba angang nisada manggadoriba se khara makhai di soidana kanba ngamgani haiba se akhoi thajajai.
Poire Leimarol President Longjam Memchobi said the war on drugs campaign of the government will not be successful till the policemen are sincere and burn all seized contraband items instead of hiding a big chunk of them. She also said all those who were involved in smuggling and sale of drugs should punish severely in front of the public.
Mi iba agang dagi hauraga nupi satra satri muna bak yauksan lae tungda hauraga doi ba isa singche utang kandan na ba da koi khuding bagda maya kai ba di sache utang maru phang na mun sache ba kholau che koi khuding na lawin na chi lot kom chi mi pu khudi mak lot la kom chi ni chana lai ju na ba isa singche ma pun chi chang na ba da bak ta koi na mo koi ki da bak ta koi mama ma oi na koi kholau chi law ni adu da koi da ga si sarkar na drug phare drug bayaba ma phare number 4 phare drug phare guli phare adu bo phari ba bi che amukta atumba wayen pithoga Mahoya se dandi se karamba dandi ahak dandi se bibele mayamda media da amadi miyamda khagalo.
Speaking on the occasion, Amuko President Dr. Narendra Thokchom said many of the rally participants are elderly women who should be resting at home and served by their children, but they have come out with a resolve to save the youths, including their own, from the evil called drugs.
Hajik Manipur se yam na lurba tangka ga mata lei rehab timyam ya na rabane manam badang kasi ekoi na lumari na punchin jaraga amuko MSF amoba amadi ekoi gi satra gi sangtar MSF ekoi na machi pullaga thole chi kari maram gram ekoi tungi miron tungi lambi sang yengwa matam da mamchil laglaba ekoi ichai chu chung tungda kari ore kada akiba panglaba aduna nenga chi chondara bi ma chingna kutamaira pai re haraga phangje chelaga pokta physical haraga thole chi kari maram gram ekoi Manipur se ekoi hinghauna no gi damakta apaba jubiren tingtang kaiteng da samaj ma one damakta ekoi thok da ya adre na ima sing tholok te lauri bache ekoi.
The National Executive Member of Bharatiya Kishan Sangha and President of the Sangha's Manipur unit, N. Nandubhushan Singh, was given a warm welcome from Nachau at the Nachau Panthong area yesterday. The event was held during Idubhushan's visit to check water canals near the Nachau Panthong area. Speaking on the occasion, Idubhushan said both the high and the low canals of the Loktak lift irrigations were not functional for the last 30 years, but the canals resumed after supply after the intervention of the government led by Chief Minister and Biren Singh, the department concerned and the Bharatiya Kishan Sangha Manipur unit. He also said the farmers welcomed the move during the visit. Idubhushan was accompanied by Bharatiya Kishan Sangha Bishnupur Jilla Manipur President N. Jadov, Taubul Welfare Association Secretary T.H. Bira and Farmers Club, along with the local farmers and elderly leaders of the surrounding villages.
Bharat Sarkar no procurement tawriba makoina phawwanjan biribese moina phawwanjan bibese Manipur gisu aikoi lamdam sigi phawji wanjan biraga makoina haibedi leriba longmi jingdagi boju walaga poraga la khorba kilometer lisinga mani lapam bafam de poraga koi ji singi piribani lamdam ni ki sing phawji ju wanjan biraga aikoi da leriba bakoi gi fair price samada aikoi remunerative price samada lokshan biraga Amuk moina subsidize oiba mawangda piri ba thawrang ji aikoi gi lamdam ji ki sieng ji wansan biu adu phau sieng ji wansan biraga aikoi da hung phangan biu masi thuna thab on thok biu masi bakti masi gi thaja badudi aikoi agriculture minister jo pi gare hairi ba thaja ba se athu ba tam da pa on thok bi na da ba aikoi media gi khunthang da hairi
As a part of the ongoing Lamyan Bahija Mirabot Remembrance Month, a tea plantations around the Narasaina Loktak Lake side ring road along with a social service camp was held yesterday, jointly organized by United Club Organization, Bishnupur District, Moirang and Surrounding Village Clubs Organization, Narasaina Youth Development Organization, Sajjal Academy, Narasaina UNDC. The program was attended by UCOBIT President, Working President, MSFVU CO President and wife of Phubala Gram Panchayat Pradhan, and Vidyapati also attended the function. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged mayors of the BJP-led municipal corporations to focus on holistic development of their cities and give priority to ease of living. Addressing two-day BJP Mayors Conclave at Gandhinagar through video conferencing, the Prime Minister asked them to work for the betterment of their cities through people's participation. He said the municipal corporations are closely connected with the day-to-day lives of the people, so it is a responsibility of the mayors to gain the trust of the citizen. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asked mayors to focus on planning urban development, building economic centers, better urban transport and housing and cleanliness in their cities. The Prime Minister said before 2014, there was only 250 kilometers of metro rail network in the country, which has increased up to 775 kilometers today. He said works on more than 1,000 kilometers of metro rail network is going on in the country. He also said that BJP government is focusing on the building smart amenities in the cities. He asked the mayors to work for the betterment of the urban poor and take the cities to a level that future generations will remember their work. Party President Jagat Prakash Nadda, Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel and BJP State Unit Chief C.R. Patil were present on the occasion. More than 100 mayors and deputy mayors of the BJP-ruled municipal corporations across the country participated in the conclave. With 4,043 new coronavirus infections being reported in a day, India's total tally of COVID-19 cases rose to 4,45,43,089, while the active cases declined to 47,379, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. The death toll climbed to 5,28,370 with 15 fatalities, which includes 6 dead reconciled by Kerala, the data updated showed. The active cases comprise 0.11% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.71%, the ministry said. A decline of 648 cases have been recorded in the active COVID-19 case load in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 1.37%, while the weekly positivity rate was 1.81%, according to the ministry. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4,39,67,340, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.19%. According to the ministry, 216.83 crore doses of COVID vaccines have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The country crossed the grim milestones of COVID pandemic of 2 crore on 4th May 2021 and 3 crore on 23 June. It crossed the 4 crore mark on 25th January 2020. The 9 fatalities reported in the last 24 hours include 2 each from Haryana and Maharashtra. Warning that the world is in great peril, the head of the United Nations says leaders meeting in a place in the person for the first time in 3 years must tackle conflicts and climate catastrophe, increasing poverty and inequality, and addresses divisions among major powers that have gotten worse since Russia invaded Ukraine. In speeches and in remarks leading up to the start of the leaders' meeting today, Secretary General Antonio Guterres cited the immense task not only of saving the planet, which is literally on fire, but the dealing with the persisting COVID-19 pandemic. He also pointed to lack of access to finance for developing countries to recover a crisis not seen in the generations that has seen ground loss for education, health and women's rights. The 77th General Assembly meeting of the world leaders convened under the shadow of Europe's first major war since World War II, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which has unleashed a global food crisis and opened fissures among major powers in a way not seen since the Cold War. Yet nearly 150 heads of state and government are on the latest speaker's list. This is a sign that despite the fragmented state of the planet, the United Nations remains a key gathering place for presidents, prime ministers, monarchs and ministers to not only deliver their views but to meet privately to discuss the challenges on the global agenda and hopefully make some progress. At the top of the agenda for many, Russia's February 24 invasion of Ukraine, which not only threatens the sovereignty of its smaller neighbor, but has raised fear of a nuclear catastrophe at Europe's largest nuclear plant in the country's now Russia-occupied Saudis. Leaders in many countries are trying to prevent a wider war and restore peace in Europe. Diplomats drew on expecting any breakthroughs this week. The loss of important grain and fertilizer export from Ukraine and Russia has triggered a food crisis, especially in the developing countries, and inflations and a rising cost of living in many others. Those issues are high on the agenda. The death of Britain's Queen Elizabeth II and her funeral in London yesterday, which many world leaders attended, have created last-minute headache for the high-level meeting. Diplomats and the UN staff have scrambled to deal with changes in travel plans, the timing of event and the logistically intricate speaking schedule for world leaders. The global gathering, known as the General Debate and the entirety virtual in 2020 because of the pandemic and hybrid in 2021. This year, the 193-member General Assembly returns to only in-person speeches, with a single exception, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Over objections from Russia and a few allies, the Assembly voted on 16 September to allow the Ukrainian leader to pre-record his speech because of the reasons beyond his control. The ongoing foreign invasions and the military hostilities that require him to carry out his national defense and security duties. By tradition, Brazil has spoken first for over 7 decades because at the early General Assembly sessions, it volunteered to start when no other country did. The US President, representing the host country for the United Nations, is traditionally the second speaker. But Joe Biden is attending the Queen's funeral and his speech has been pushed to tomorrow morning. Senegalese President Macky Sall is expected to take Biden's slot. Sunrise Club registered win at the ongoing 18 Chandam Inungandi Memorial Mini Boys Under 13 Football Tournament 2022 at Jiribam Higher Secondary School playground. In the match played between Sunrise Club and the FA yesterday, Sunrise Club easily dominated FA by 11-0 goals. The next match will be played between CKC and PYC today. It may be mentioned that the tournament was held in the name of late Chandam Inunganbi, donated by her father, Chandam Biren Singh of Dibong Jiribam, starting from 12 September. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Naga peace talks between Centre, NSC and IM to resume in Delhi today. Fly big, adding one more sector under PM Narendra Modi government's ambitious Udan scheme. Congress party TDS to hear the big mouth of BJP leaders who recently joined from other parties, says MPCC Vice President Harishwar Goswami. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates BJP Mayor's Conclave in Gujarat, urges to focus on people-centric development of cities with priority on ease of living. And active COVID-19 cases in India declined to 47,379. Death toll climbs to 5,28,370 in last 24 hours. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a good day.